Do you live alone? Do you find yourself running out of things to do and getting bored? I may have a solution for you, but let me first share a quote. Simple minds talk about people. Average minds talk about events. Brilliant minds discuss ideas. Where am I going with this? I'm suggesting that if you're running out of things to do, you're not challenging yourself. You're picking things that are just too simple. Sure, you can binge on Netflix and creeping other people on social media, but it doesn't lead to anything. It's too simple, and it gets boring. And if you're still watching this video, I'm going to say you're not simple-minded because you're open to discussing new ideas. I've been crazy busy, not because I have a lot of things to do. It's because the things I'm doing take a lot of time. This video series I'm making, some of these videos take 2 to 6 hours to make. If all I tackled were house chores and creeping on other people, I'd be bored out of my mind. But if I decided to repaint my room, I'd be busy for days. I love travel. I've always wanted to go to Germany, but I don't speak a lick of German. Now would be a good time to download an app called Duolingo and learn to speak German. If I'm not in the mood to study, I could be working out because, let's be honest, a lot of us are gaining weight right now. And there are so many trainers that are doing live streams on Instagram for an at-home fitness program. What have you got to lose? If I'm not in the mood to work out, I can create, whether that's cooking. I mean, I've been wanting to go vegan for quite some time, but I'm limited with the recipes that I know. And if I just dug deep, I could learn like 30 recipes right now, and that would keep me busy day after day. Now, I can appreciate that we are not all academics, but think back to when you were in school. How many times did you have to stay home to study? This pandemic is a golden opportunity for learning. Think about it. You're home alone with 0 distractions. Once the confinement is over, you may not get this kind of opportunity again. So dig deep into the shadows of your mind. Speaking of shadows, have you heard of shadow work? Shadow work is the unveiling of the dark side of your mind, hidden desires, impulses, childhood wounds, and so much more. Last summer, I found this website called lonerwolf.com, and I bought the Shadow Work Journal from their online store. There are 63 questions in this book, none of which I ever thought to ask myself before. It took me weeks to go through them all. Some of them were easy, others not so easy. But in the end, it raised my self-awareness like never before. They also have a number of interesting quizzes available in their freebies section. Questions like, what is your spiritual archetype? What is your psychological archetype? What is your love language? If you're in your 20s or 30s, this stuff will probably fascinate you. And if you're trying to find your calling, this stuff is sure to help. The best way to really get to know yourself on a deeper level is to be alone with no distractions and to ask yourself these questions found in the Shadow Work Journal. Check it out, and please, if you do, post a comment. I'd love to know about it, and I'm sure that all the other people who read your comment, especially those who are still on the fence, would be helped by it. In short, don't busy yourself with simple things. Busy yourself with big projects, like shadow work. And as always, be humble, be patient, be kind.